Hello and welcome to another edition of True Audiofiles. My name is Jim Carter, and today I want to talk about buying records as a collector for an investment purposes. I'd love to hear your take on it. If you want to comment in the comments below and see what you do. Are you buying records as an investment for later to maybe cash in, when you're ready to get rid of them, and kind of like buying stocks, or when you're about to retire and there's a bunch of records you don't want to listen to anymore and sell them for a profit. My take on it is I buy records to play. Now, I have bought so many over the past year or so that I am way behind in listening to all of them, but I don't really buy records as an investment. Now, that's not to say that I won't buy a record or spend extra money on a record that I know is supposed to sound really good or is the best version of that album, and spend a little extra money because I know that it's going to retain its value. So if I did decide I wanted to sell it later, I could. But I know there are a lot of people out there, as an example, because I see them on social media all the time where, especially on these new one-step albums, which I've got a couple up here, but I like this one. Like this Marvin Gaye as an example. These are very expensive reissues, and I know a lot of people that go around and buy these, and they'll buy two of them, one to play and one to keep sealed. And so, then I know some of them do that. They claim, so if one gets damaged, they have a spare one. I think a lot of them do it, though, to buy and to eventually sell, because especially on those one steps, a lot of these ones, probably a majority of them, are going for quite a bit more money than what they originally sold for when they first were available, and they're now out of print. So, and I get that. If you do that, I've got no beef with you. So it's just not something that I feel that it's necessary to do, and I don't think I'd ever do that, because the one other thing you have to take in consideration is, something can happen like what happened in the late 90s, early 2000s, where people just stopped buying records and the record values plummeted dramatically, where you could buy records. It wasn't uncommon to pay a couple bucks for even some records now that are worth, $20, $30, $40 or more. And, when albums were being released back then, also there were some limited edition vinyl that was being released at that time, and those are worth tremendous amounts of money now because there were so limited pressings available of them. But I don't know, I really can't see buying records as a collector as an investment. I just see it as too volatile, because you just never know. In this crazy ride we've been on with vinyl over the past, probably over 10 years now, probably 10, 12 years. I think it's probably going to eventually come to an end, but, if it doesn't, that's awesome. But if it does, it's going to just be one of those things where, it's not really going to be much of an investment anymore. Yeah, sure, you'll be able to, get some money back if you decided you wanted to sell them, but I think there's going to become a point where it's just going to get where, records just aren't going to be as valuable as what they are now, and what maybe even not even get as much as what you paid for them. Because I know there's a lot of limited editions and, limited color variations and things on like that nature, where you just can never predict how much those are going to be worth. They could be worth more than, the standard black version, and they could be worth less. You just never know. And that's one of those things. And I guess it's just like playing the stock market, stock market. You just can't tell what things are going to be worth. Sometimes you have to take a gamble and take a risk and hope that you're right and that it's going to pay off for you. But, the bottom line is it's just too hard to tell, and you just don't know what's going to happen 10, 15, 20 years down the road. But, I guess the good news about it is they are an investment in the sense that, they're going to be worth money, where digital downloads just aren't going to be worth anything. Because technically speaking, you don't own the rights to those digital files, but that's a different argument. So I would love to get your take on this and tell me what you think. Do you buy records as an investment so you can resell them down the road? Do you buy them only to listen to the records? Or do you do a combination of the two? I know, I guess to a certain extent, I will buy some stuff because I know it's valuable and that the value is going up. But I would say that I still listen to those records, and I'm not gonna kind of put them away and squirrel them away and hope that they just gain more value and eventually sell them, because I don't buy records to sell. So that might change down the road. Who knows? But anyways, I'd love to hear your take. Please comment below. Tell me what your take is on buying records as an investment. Do you do it? Do you not do it? Do you hate the people that do it? Do you despise people that do that? But tell me what you think. And if you liked the video here, please like the video down below with a thumbs up. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to my videos. And if you hit the alert button, it'll let you know when my new videos come out. I tend to try to come out with them once a week, and that might change down the road, but please let me know what you think, and you have a great day.